Okay, there's something notable when I'm starting this video. I am not using my earpods to make this video, so I'm gonna sort of be hunched over my phone recording this. Anyways, I decided it on topic for what I was going to talk about today. However, I have not scripted it. I will talk about my dreams at a later date, and I will script them accordingly, so they're more, how do I say this, more comprehensible. Yes, more comprehensible. Okay, but anyways, I want to talk about birthdays, and more specifically my birthdays and what I think about birthdays in general. So, I've heard that my first birthday when I was 1 year old from either my parents or I believe my grandparent had told me this, my step-grandmother. What she told me was that I believe that, yes, my first birthday, it was Mickey Mouse themed. My second birthday, I don't have any idea, perhaps that was the Mickey Mouse themed one, I don't know. I think my fifth birthday was Superman themed, and lots of them were generally Spider-Man themed, as I really loved Spider-Man as a child. I think I just had a bit of an accent there, but that's besides the point. So, I guess I'll talk about my most recent birthday, which was on August 8th, where I turned 16 years old. Now, I stayed up until 12 in the morning. I know I stayed up past that, but I stayed up until 12 in the morning so I could look at the clock change to August 7th to August 8th. It's kind of a tradition I do, but no one really knows about it in my family. And after it turned to August 8th, I felt some strange type of dread. And what I did, yes, the dread just kept on filling and filling inside of me. And following that, there's these night lights around the mansion that I live in. And what I did was I slightly rearranged every single night light to where it would look off to my family members. And I think even some of them today haven't been rearranged because they haven't noticed, because it is sort of slight. I turned some of them upside down, I turned some of them a different angle. They're supposed to be like flowers in a pot, that's their design. So I did all of that, every single nightlight that I could find in the house, which is quite large. It's kind of like a mansion, I guess. So after doing that, I went inside of my room, and then I proceeded to punch the walls, and then I punched a big stuffed plushie thing because I just got filled with rage for some reason. And then waking up the next day, earlier, before my birthday, several weeks in fact, my family members, specifically my grandmother and grandfather, tried to persuade me to go out to eat on my birthday. I did not want to do that, however, so I just denied the request. And it's strange. I guess I could read word for word what they said, or at least my grandmother. I don't really speak with her much, especially through the text messaging app. So, if I could find what she said. Okay, yes. So, on Friday, August 2nd, after they sort of spurred out on me about me not wanting to go out to eat. So, I'll read word for word my reply to them, which just to stop them from spurring out about the whole thing and having misconceptions about my choices and things such as that, I decided to clear the air. So this is what I said. Any assumptions you make about my reasons to avoid going out to eat on my birthday are likely false. I harbor no ill will towards any of you. I simply prefer not to go out to eat on my birthday. And she replied, "Then we'll celebrate here at the house. That's okay. We just want you to feel loved. Pick a place we can order for dinner, and what you want for a cake. Thanks for communicating that to me." And I believe I picked Red Lobster or something, just to quell them, because crab is my favorite food, I suppose. It just has a good taste. I don't really eat it often. We could afford to eat it often, I just don't really care enough to ask. Instead, I'm usually kind of forced to eat junk food slop, fast food slop. But yes, the birthday itself, it wasn't particularly notable. I guess it's been my loneliest birthday out of all of them. The only ones present were my grandparents, my father, my aunt, and my aunt's boyfriend for some reason. I guess she just feels the need to bring him along, even though I don't know him at all, really. They're getting married soon, even though she's only 24, which I don't see as bad, though. He just seems a bit like a cuck to me. That's just the idea I get of him. He seems like the type to say, "My wife's boyfriend gave me a Nintendo Switch." But that's besides the point. After that, one really notable thing in the birthday was I set up an alarm because I saw an Instagram reel saying something about August 8th on 8:08 p.m. that you could manifest some things. And when I did that, I was born on August 8th, 2008, by the way, so it's a strange birthday. And so after I put the alarm on, which was like 4 p.m., far before I even knew which time we were going to be doing the cake, right when I'm at the area where I'm going to blow into the cake and, make a wish, the typical birthday ritual, the alarm goes off, and I had it set to a bell tower alarm. So right when I'm making the wish, a bell tower alarm goes off at 8:08 p.m. I feel like as if that was planned. It's strange, really. Strange to think that of my life. But it is as if there's some sort of architect towards my life. As if I'm being guided by fate. It's really strange to me. But I feel as if I must do what my fate is. No. Other parts of the birthday itself, I just went out. I only went out when I needed to, out of my room. And I just went back into my room once the whole celebration was over, which only really lasted 30 minutes to an hour. I didn't even act like it was my birthday at all. My 15th birthday, that's when I tried to stay in my room as much as possible during that one. However, my cousin and my cousin brought his friend along and their families, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that happened. And they were out in the pool, and one of my aunts had to come up into my room and tell me to get in the pool with them and stuff, unfortunately. And to tell me to actually celebrate my birthday. I don't really remember what my 14th birthday was. Perhaps I stayed in my room, or I went to I went to the theme park. 13th, I may be confusing that as well, but maybe I went to the theme park. Everything 12 and below, I can't really remember anything specific. I do know that my 9th birthday, I didn't really want to celebrate it that much. And I was kind of forced to go to a public pool at a cabana, which was rented. My 10th birthday was one where I got to see animals. Like, animals were brought to my home, which is like a tortoise, a fennec fox, one of those big snakes, things such as that. Oh yeah, a toucan too. There's a toucan that was blind. It's interesting thinking of birthdays, because now I don't really even want to celebrate them anymore. But That's it. So, I say that's it, but I have more to say. Because I'm not even sure if birthday should be so imposed on a child. It brings expectations to a child. But then again, I believe it's meant to make... it's meant to be a gesture of self-worth. Though I guess in my case, it would mean I have no self-worth, because I don't even care about the birthdays anymore. I guess... yeah, if I scripted this, it would be more concise, more understandable, more comprehensible. But for now, I believe I'm going to stop the video, and I'll upload this soon after turning on my computer. Goodbye. This is me on Synthesis. I will make more videos at a later date.